Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Ba'ashim Recha HaKodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and rule well. And shalom to the hopeful elect, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Barakatam. It's the brother Kazah from the Menval 12 West Coast, coming back at it again with another lesson. All right, and the title of this lesson is going to be, Her Sins Have Reached Up to the Heavens. All right, and I was, the gram, I came across this article. I took a quick picture of it, you know what I'm saying, which is a spirit because I can't find it no more. It'll probably pop up somewhere, but anyways, man, if you see, the heading, not the heading, yeah, the heading basically, on the image, it's surrounding this dude, Jeff Bezos, all right, and his his trip to space basically. All right. Now, these devils, going, up to space and, doing that, it's, how do I put it to you? It's a manifestation of the precept, a nest, went up to the heavens, roughly paraphrasing. All right. But I had to, Spirit just got on me to do this one because this is just, blasphemous, man. All right. And brothers could read that, man. Jeff Bezos uses a phallic rocket to become second billionaire in space. All right, now for those of you who doesn't know what the word phallic means, it basically means penis shaped. All right, so this dude, and I'm gonna show you. All right, I'm not even gonna get into the articles like that. It's not much to even go into. All right, but this devil right here, all right, and use this rocket, it's shaped like it, you know what I'm saying, and to go to outer space, man, and this was purposefully done. All right, this was purposefully done. There are many designs out there that could have been used to go to outer space, but they're gonna use this one, man. And they do it on purpose. Why? Because they are profane. All right, and we're gonna bring that out. We're just gonna, it's not really much to rant on. You know what I'm saying? It's more of like just bring out the precepts and. So let's see. Profane as Esau. All right, so the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16, and it reads, Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. All right, and this is profane. Okay, this is profane. All right, because this is making a mockery of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. It's making a mockery of the heavens, and it's also making a mockery of the angels in space. All right, in a sense, it's almost like, showing complete disregard and disrespect. And again, this is the devil we're talking about. But this is, it just goes to show you, man, exactly who we are under and why this kingdom is going to be destroyed, man. All right. It shows you why the Lord has indignation against this place, man. All right. Now let me see. I believe it's in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and 5. All right, which goes into, his hatred that he has for us. All right, now let me see real quick. No. It's not that one. It's book of Malachi, chapter 4. No, Salaki Akim. All right, just bear with me. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so let me start from the top. I thought it was in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, but that's also another good one, but that's more going into, their perpetual hatred towards us. All right, but anyways, book of Malachi, chapter 1 and 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai to Israel by Malachi. And it reads, I have loved you, said Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai? Yet I love Jacob, because Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh chose our people. All right, he chose us over the Edomites. Okay, to be a holy nation unto himself, above all the nations that are on the earth. All right, so we're the children of Israel. All right, Israel, Yasharallah, he is a prince of the power. We are the children of God. Okay, which in effect makes us gods ourselves. Little g's. But in our lower state, we shall die like men. All right, but anyways, verse 3. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. All right, and for good reason, man. Because this devil's, as it is written in the book of Habakkuk, chapter, I didn't ask for that, but okay. Anyways, the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Just get this real quick. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. All right, and this is a perfect example of that, man. This dude on the this dude got a cowboy hat. He gonna hop inside of a spaceship shaped like a like a what. All right, and then go up there. And I believe through the spirit. He had he went up there with people too. So they did some abominable things up there, man. All right, you just look at his countenance, man. Like, look, peep this dude's countenance, man. All right, just peep his countenance. Look at his countenance. All right, you already know what he looks like. Just gotta be mindful of the terms. Because this devil is very defensive when it comes to addressing the abominable. you know. But hey, as we read in the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and 4, not to misquote it. Yeah. There we go. Not to misreference it. Salakia. His soul is not upright in him, and that's another perfect example of why. And this is the stuff that they're pushing to the world, man. This is the stuff that they're trying to normalize, that they're promoting onto the world, man. That's why we need to be saved. Okay, we need to be saved because this place is waxing worse and worse and worse, man. All right, worse and worse. Okay, and this devil is just becoming even more wicked. Okay, becoming even more wicked, more abominable, more profane. All right, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's not gonna let that slide. All right, which we're gonna get into that, but let's just finish up reading this. All right, and it reads, verse 4: Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. And that's these devils in their pride. Even in the kingdom, they might still have that spirit on them where they're gonna try to revolt and run away and rebuild Babylon. And guess what? It's gonna be a pleasure and a joy to put these devils down in back into the pits, man. All right, shoot, I might even put the spirit on them to do that, just so I could beat their ass and put them in the pits, man. When we have them in captivity in the kingdom. All right, but anyways, continuing on. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. Okay, so it reads, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. All right, and that's why, and it's apparent. Okay, this is the wicked. All right, what other nation on earth is building a rocket shaped like a what and flying it out into outer space? And if I'm not mistaken, I saw on another picture, he had dudes with him. All right, let me see. Salakia. Let me see real quick. I was looking this up. I was trying to find the correct article. But you see that abominableness, man. All right, he had dudes with him, man. All right, space crew. There we go. Yeah, there you go. You have people with them, man. There they are. Look, man. They don't look like the type of people that are gonna go up there and just sit there and play patty cake in space. All right, just put it to you like that, man. Okay, but either way, man, that's just the act in itself, whether they did anything up there or not. Just the act in itself, with the ship going up there, and the shape of the ship, is an offense. So it reads, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and rightly so. All right, you can't tell me that these are not the Edomites, man. All right, because what other people on earth is doing stuff like that? What other people on earth is transgressing against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai like that, man? All right, and then you got the nerve to try to make us, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the face of wickedness. You know? So I'm going to continue on reading. The people against whom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai hath indignation forever. And that's the key point. All right, and rightly so. All right, and rightly so. Okay, because if you go into the word indignation, all right, indignation, definition. All right, it reads anger or annoyance provoked by what is perceived as unfair treatment. Okay, or better yet, according to the scriptures, what does it mean? Anger aroused by something unjust, unworthy, or mean, which, that's just, yeah, that's a PC, a definition in my opinion, but we're just going to stick with the first one, unjust, something that's wicked, man, something that's wicked. And a matter of fact, let me see, let's go into the Hebrew and get that out of there too. Spirit just on me to do that. All right. Denounce, curse, show anger. All right, because I remember, one of the definitions is to have a righteous hatred. All right, to have a righteous hatred against it. Okay, and that's a righteous thing to do, to have a hatred towards what is evil, what is wicked. All right, and that's what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is expressing here, through the scriptures, his indignation towards this nation, okay, this wicked nation, a border of wickedness, and rightly so. All right, because of these little stunts that they're pulling, and this is just, this is basically, like, how could I put it to you, man? This is just like the icing on the cake, so to speak. Because you still got a whole, plethora of wickedness going on here in this wicked ass world because of this devil that he's pushing and promoting and giving platforms onto. And then to top it off, he's flying, what shaped rockets into outer space, man. This is it's right for me to feel outraged, man. This is just off as hell, man. All right, but there's another precept. I'm gonna close it out with this one. All right, not to be linger on this subject too long. Everything that had to be said is basically said. So the book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 2, and it reads,